guys, Ratonia here. I wanted to talk about when I first knew that I was ready to purchase a home. And for me, it was 100% based on financials. So I lived in my apartment for 5 years, and I literally woke up one day and I started counting the amount of money that I paid towards rent. Now, when I first moved into that apartment, it was basically $792 a month. And by the time I got to year 5, it was $900 a month. And when I did the calculations, kind of average it over time, I had spent over $50,000 on that apartment in 5 years. And I was really upset because when I went to turn in my keys, the leasing agent was like, oh yeah, we're actually gonna upgrade that apartment. We're gonna put in some new carpet, and we're gonna put in new appliances, same kind of standard white appliances. They're like, we're gonna put in new appliances and paint the cabinets. And actually that same apartment is now gonna be $1,100 a month. And I'm just like, seriously? My little 800 square feet apartment is now gonna be almost $200 more for the same apartment. Nothing was different about it except for things that you would expect to be new, when you move in, right? You should have new carpet, right? But it just kind of changed my mindset, because when I thought about it, I'm like, I probably could have purchased a condo for around $150,000, paid about the same amount, but that $50,000 would have went down to paying off my mortgage. It would have went to something. And so it just really changed my mindset, I think, at that point, where I realized that I'm like, yeah, I really need to purchase at this point, because I can't let another 5 years go by, and now it's $100,000 that I've spent and I have nothing to show for it at the end of the day. I thought about it and I was just like, wow, since they're renovating this new the same apartment, it probably means that my $50,000 paid for this renovation and probably about 10 other units. It wasn't just mine, but that's what they could do, right? Because I rented to them and I was a on-time paying renter, but I'm like, why can't I be an on-time mortgage payer? But it's something that I actually own. It's something that, in that 5 years, I can actually gain equity. I can actually sell it if I want to. I just have more options and I'm paying the same amount of money. So I just wanted to share kind of my aha moment when I knew that I was ready to move away from renting and going into buying. So that's just my story, and I wanted to share. Thanks.